do now is I'm going to start showing you how to bake the ID maps. There are several ways to do ID baking. You can bake even in RenderMan if you want to, but it's a bit laborious, the process, but you can do it as well. You can do it, we used to do it with Mental Ray, but I think there is a nice way to do it with a renderer called Turtle inside Maya. So if you go here into section, you can see that there is a renderer called Turtle. You can, if it's not, it doesn't appear there, you know where to go. You have to go into Windows, settings and preferences, all the way to plugin manager. And that's it, really. So what we have to do is now, obviously, I got this original, which is the group with 3 groups inside, and then what you have to do is, like I said before, you just go into the editor, and then you just select materials and Lamberts, and then make sure they all matches in color. So if you got something that wants to be glass, make sure they all have the same color assigned to it. So once you have that, then what you do is we pretty much select the group, and then you just go into mesh and you combine them, and then you will have 3 pieces of geometry, and then you end up with something like this. Let me show you. Pretty much these 3 groups here. So H there. So you end up with this, okay, single individual groups, but they all have the color baked in because I assign materials to it, okay? So you pretty much make a copy, and then before you make a copy, always keep a copy here, and then you just go and assign that to it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bake this out. So I'm just going to select this, all of them, and I'm just going to press, I'm just going to press 3. So there's, no, I'm going to go one at a time then. So when I'm going to start with the left, and I'm just going to hide the other ones. I'm going to take this and I press 3, so they're smooth out. So this guy is number 3 there, okay? So it's smooth there, so it's nice, okay? So we have that. So we have all these materials, individual materials here baked out. It's already there. So what we have to do now, we have to build this into the actual UV. So we had to bake it with Turtle. So what we do is we go into the settings here, Turtle. Okay, so make sure you are in baking mode. So you go baking, and then make sure that the sample is, I think it's -2. It doesn't matter because there's more sample. You're just gonna bake out color. So this one would mean pretty much 1 sample per pixel. The rest of the stuff here is nothing. You don't need to do anything about this. So then the next bit you need to do is the thing is go into baking here, and then you say bake selected surfaces. In this case, the one that we're going to select here. And then after that, you have to go into the section here in baking that says texture baking settings here, and you bake the size that you want. In this case, it's going to be 1496 by 1496. And then we have all these thicknesses normal here. Make sure this is unchecked, bilinear filter, so you don't get filtering when you do the baking. Okay, so then you move on and do just go here and check on the section that says shader outputs here, and then make sure that albedo is tagged, which is actually the color. And then that's it. I think that's all we had to do. So once you have all that connected there, so you are ready to bake. So I'm gonna make sure that all this stuff is unselected, so you don't have any of these lighting contribution into the actual shader. So you select that guy here, and then you just go into render, and that's it. And then we just wait for the render to happen. So what happens is all the color is going to be baked out into the texture. Okay, so let's give it a couple of passes. So, and now you see that now we're baking the color for every single one of these shaders into the actual texture. Okay, so we put it there, and then we just go here into file, save image, and then we save the image for all of them. Okay, and that's all what you have to do pretty much with every single one of them. So we go the other one, you just hide these, and then just go and open the other one, and then do the same. So just go here and then just render. It's already setting, and then you have the image already, and it bakes everything out there. And then once you do that, then yeah, once that's done, then you go here into file, save image, you save it as a Targa, or save it as a TIFF file, whatever as your format, and then that's it. You go all this stuff. The same go with the other one. So once you do that, then you have the ID map. So the next thing we're gonna bake is gonna be the ambient occlusion. We're gonna do one here, so you can compare one pass here inside RenderMan, and then you can do we're going to do one as well in XNormal. We'll create a normal map for this, okay? So before we do that, so just going to show you, I think we're going to do is just going to go and jump into the other one in a minute. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.